Alrighty, everybody. Hello, hello, and ahoy, and welcome. We are watching the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. It starts in a little under half an hour, about 25 minutes. And, I guess we got something here to be able to test, like, audio, visuals, etc. At first, I thought this was just, like, YouTube's, like, premiere thing, but no, evidently they have, like, this little half-hour animation. I don't know. It's interesting. Although it's looping now, so it's not actually a half hour long. It just loops for half an hour. How's everyone doing this morning, though? I'm a bit tired today, but... but I'm looking forward to what might be here. I think it's going to be a good show. Something better than nothing? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely better than nothing. You just woke up 5 minutes ago? I've been up for a bit. I like to get myself ready before a stream. But because of that, I'm tired. So, why don't we start talking predictions? I want to know what's one thing that you guys in chat think or expect is going to be here. I also just noticed my camera is ever so slightly tilted. That's still kind of tilted. Hold on. Doesn't balance very well on my two screens since I have adjusted them. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So what's something you guys expect to be here? I made a little thread on Blue Sky when I announced that I'll be streaming this. Little thread of some predictions. And I figure I'd start with those as a talking point. See what you guys think about those, and then we'll start getting into some other ones. So let me pull that up for myself. Okay, I got my Blue Sky thread up. The first and obvious thing based on what I'm wearing and everything and all. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I think... So, previously, I was confident it would be in here. Just because, I mean, Koei Tecmo's the developer of the game. They tend to treat Hyrule Warriors more as a partner game. I mean, I had one of those creator interviews back in like April or May, whenever those were. So it's treated more like a partner game than a first-party game. However, the announcement for this partner showcase specifically only mentioned publishing partners. It did not also mention development partners. And I feel like that's a sign that Hyrule Warriors actually won't be here. Unfortunately. I'm still gonna sit here and hope for it. I am just no longer confident in it being here. I'm very excited for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Hey, Edward Bover, welcome, welcome. I have not been able to do any sort of content on it yet, but the next time we get like a proper trailer for Hyrule Warriors, I fully intend to make like a nice analysis for it, and I'm very excited to do so. It doesn't have a date yet. It says it said this winter 2025. That could be December, that could be January or February, because the 2025 winter season starts December 20th, around there. So we don't have a date for that one yet, although I guess we have more of a date for that one than... We have a window for that one, compared to Metroid Prime 4 and Kirby Air Riders and things like that. So, realistically, I'm hopeful that Hyrule Warriors will be here, but I'm not confident. It would be great, it would be nice. You would have predicted a new Banjo-Kazooie if the news of the layouts at Rareware got that canceled. Yeah, didn't happen. Yeah, no, that's fair, Lord Clump. It is unfortunate. It is definitely unfortunate. Also because I think, in terms of Hyrule Warriors, they tend, for these games, they tend to have a showing of it at Tokyo Game Show, which is in September. And I feel like they would want to have a trailer and say, oh, next news drop, TGS. Realistically, they could do that at any point, but I don't know. That's what I think. It's just getting slanted again. What's going on? Stop doing that. Okay. Do that Shantae game from the past being re-released. That's true. That might show up here. Yeah. That Shantae game might show up. I don't know which one either. I'm not a big Shantae fan. Moving on from Hyrule Warriors. I know it's a meme to predict Hollow Knight Silksong at any event. But I've never played Hollow Knight. I have no stakes in that race, that announcement, anything like that, so I don't really care. But they did announce it's going to be at a demo at Gamescom in like a month. So I feel like Silksong actually has a chance of showing up here, even if it's just like in a sizzle reel. I don't think it's going to get like a big blowout of information. I think Microsoft is probably going to handle doing that. But I imagine it might be seen here. I think it was in the Switch 2 Direct in like a sizzle reel originally, so I could see something like that showing up here again in that format. Let's see. In terms of major third party, now actually starting to get into like major third party companies. Back at the Switch 2 Direct, they announced not only Elden Ring coming to Switch 2, but also the developers of Elden Ring working on a new game that's exclusive to Switch 2, the Dustbloods. I think Elden Ring is going to be here, getting like a proper release date. And I think we could learn more about the Duskbloods here as well. I think they make sense. I think those are pretty big and people are pretty excited about them. So I think that would just make perfect sense to show up here. Although technically those are old information at that point, even if they have new stuff for it. It's not like a brand new announcement or anything. So it's possible they may save those for their own thing later on. Moving on to Capcom. I think Capcom is going to have something big here, but I have no idea what that's going to be. I would love to sit here and say, oh man, Ace Attorney 7, but they didn't announce that at their own show last month in June, so I'm kind of inclined to believe it won't be here, because why would you not announce something that big at your own show? So I don't see why they would save it for a Nintendo Direct, personally. So I don't think Ace Attorney 7 will be here, as much as I've been waiting for that for, like, 10 years now. Probably closer to 8. Capcom could have, like, something new for Street Fighter 6, since that's now also on Switch 2. I don't know what else. I don't know. I don't keep up with Street Fighter, so I don't know, like, the DLC schedule or anything like that for it, but they could, I suppose. The other big option would be Monster Hunter Wilds, but I don't see that happening because that game is so poorly optimized for PC. I hear it's fine on like PS5, but it's so bad on PC. I don't really see it coming to Switch and working. So I don't think it'll be Monster Hunter. Maybe something Resident Evil. Whoa, what was that? Hey, Simpson, thank you for the Prime resub. Welcome, welcome. 1080-10 Mega Man 12. I think we could actually see something Mega Man from Capcom, but I think it'd just be another Mega Man collection for Switch 1 and Switch 2. I'm pretty sure there's at least one Mega Man series that is not currently on modern platforms and in a collection, so I feel like they could totally play around with another Mega Man collection, but we'll see. Aiden says, while you would love one, you have doubts about Mario Rabbids being here. Yeah, I think that team dissolved. Or at least the people involved in Mario Rabbids no longer work with Ubisoft, so I don't think we're seeing any more Mario Rabbids. DJ Club Rules, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Which says, don't forget, Nintendo Life released an article recently about Nintendo highlights multiple Switch 2 and Switch games launching in August 2025. Okay, interesting. Nintendo Direct surprise for you. Nice. Gonna predict City of the Wolves, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, a new SpongeBob game, and Let's Field prediction Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE2. Interesting. Hey, Edward Bova, thank you for the Prime, or not just Prime, thank you for the resub in general. Thank you. Lord Clump, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. All means a lot. Wow, you all started a hype train with all this happening at once. We're hyped for the Nintendo Direct, I see. Yeah, Lord Clump, I do think Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I believe, are both set for, I believe those are both set for Switch 2. I don't think they're dated yet. I could see them getting dated here. Yeah, I could definitely see that. You love those games even if you didn't get the second one? That's fair, Aiden. Yeah, so Mega Man, I do think Capcom could have something Mega Man, but I think it's going to be a collection instead of Mega Man 12. But Mega Man 12 would be very hype. It would be very exciting to finally see that. Looking through my Blue Sky thread, Zach Pack put the idea of Pac-Man World 2 repack in my head, and now that's the only thing I want from Namco. Namco Bandai could have something really exciting here, but I'm sorry, the only thing I want now is Pac-Man World 2. No, or Bandai Namco, sorry, not Namco Bandai, they rearranged. I think Pac-Man World 2 would be great. I loved Pac-Man World repack, that was great. I would love to see more of those. I think... I forget, is the Tales of series Bandai Namco? I think that is. And if so, I do think we could see a new remake Tales of game. Like Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Graces F, which we just got recently, Tales of Symphonia. I hope we get Tales of Abyss. Pac-Man's big anniversary this year? Ooh, great point. If we get Pac-Man World 2, you'd pop off. Yeah, I'd be excited for that. I'd be very excited for that. Wonder if we'll see some updates to Switch 1 games, to Switch 2 editions being announced here. Oh, Simpson, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see some Switch 1 third-party games getting like a Switch 2 edition or something like that here. I think that would be a great idea, actually. From Sega, I think we could see a new trailer for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, but nowadays, all their trailers for that game are about the DLC it's getting. Whether it's the expansion pass, like crossover, like third-party crossover characters like SpongeBob and Minecraft and things like that. We could see more of that, or what I think is more likely, we'll see more of the free Sega crossover characters, because I think there's supposed to be a lot of those, and we only know 3 of them so far. So I think they could show off more of those from the Sega crossover. But I think that's all we would see from Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Like, we have the release date, we know most stuff about the core game. We just don't know a lot about, like, the DLC and stuff. So, and that's kind of what they've been detailing at this point, whenever it shows up. Otherwise, from Sega, I think we would see more Yakuza games. I hope we could see Persona 3 Reload, or even Metaphor ReFantasio. Love those games. Would love to see them come to Switch and be accessible to even more players. I think that'd be fantastic. I don't know what else. I mean, given that Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is the big focus for Sonic right now, I don't see them announcing a new Sonic game here. I just don't think that'll happen. That's everything I wrote down in my thread. The DLC racers aren't actually being voiced. I think that's fair. I'm not too bothered by that, personally. You gotta take what you can get with things like that, you know. It's a little caveat to it. Of, you can get the DLC racers, but they're not perfect. You and your best friend have been since before 10, over 20 years. Hey, that's awesome, Lord Clump. A Witcher 3 upgrade pack since 1080 Ted? Oh, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see an upgrade pack for Witcher 3, yeah. Malem says you just want native ports of cloud games? Yes! That's one thing I want to mention. I think we could see native ports of the Resident Evil games that are cloud. I think it's Resident Evil 7 and 8 are cloud for Switch 1. I think we could see native ports of those for Switch 2. I could definitely see that happening. In general, I don't know if that'll be here today, but it would be great. It would be great if that was here today. That'd be fun. You don't know why, especially for Miku. So the thing about the voices, that might come down to licensing issues. It might be too expensive for them to get all the voices for those, and rather than getting only some, which then makes it feel like unfair treatment that some are getting voices, some aren't, I think they might have just opted for none of them. It sucks, but not the end of the world. Your mom always called you SpongeBob and Patrick? That's funny. Am I also streaming on Twitch? I am also streaming on Twitch, DJ Club Rules. I've been working on multi-streaming. I kind of have a good audience on both right now, so I wanted to make sure to not exclude anyone. I've been doing... Most of my streams lately have been multi-streamed on both YouTube and Twitch, yeah. You think Assassin's Creed also got a cloud release? Yeah, that's also... Yeah, I think any game that had a cloud release on Switch 1, I think we could see get a native port for Switch 2. Frankie Freak says, you would love to see My Sims here. Maybe another bundle featuring old titles or finally a new game after 15 years. I think that would be awesome. The Cozy Bundle was great. Getting My Sims and My Sims Kingdom were great. I forget if they updated them to work with mouse controls for the Switch too. If not, they definitely should. I would love to see My Sims Party, even though I have a love-hate relationship with that game. More My Sims in general would be good, but I do think a new one would probably be best, yeah. Lord Clump, no worries about rambling, I get it. Simpson says, depending on when DLC is coming out, may not be complete, besides the actual assets. That's true, yeah, that's true. The DLC just may not be complete yet for Sonic Racing, so they may actually get voices later on. Eden's QC, what? Nintendo's for their pre-stream little thing. That's true. Depends on what they do for Mario 40th Direct if they end up doing one. It's also entirely possible they don't do a pre-stream thing like this, and it's like the original Mario 40th Anniversary Direct, and it just drops the whole thing. Edward Boba says, you hope we hear about Yuka Replayly. Ooh, that's definitely one we could see. I think we could definitely see Yuka Replayly. Sims 4 has been never ending. That's true. The My Sims bundle sold well too, as far as you can tell. Okay. Did it Sims 5 get cancelled? Did it? I didn't know that. Or if I did, I forgot about it. Alright, we are only a few minutes away. Only about less than 8 minutes away from the start of this Direct. Alrighty. Any other predictions and expectations from folks? I think I went over a lot. I think I went over a lot right now throughout this, like, the past, like, 20 minutes. So I definitely think there's a decent amount that could show up here. But part of the fun of the partner showcases is anything could show up. Same with indies. Anything could show up, and that's actually pretty cool. Even if nothing shows up here that personally has me hyped, I definitely think there's still going to be games here that are going to do very well and get people excited. I know people like to immediately come out of a Nintendo Direct and go, that was only a 7 out of 10 because there was nothing I was excited for. Actually, 4 out of 10 because there was nothing I was excited for. And it's like, it's not the point. You don't need to grade, you don't need to grade commercials based on how catered to you they are. Because even the worst directs have games that people are excited for and games that end up doing well. That's really how it comes down to. Yeah, I do agree. A new My Sims would be great. Frankie Freak says, you remember around 3 months ago, the My Sims Cozy Bundle had more monthly sold Amazon units than the Animal Crossing New Horizons. Wow. That is really good, actually. I didn't realize it was doing that well. That's exciting. That's exciting, yeah. I definitely think that shows more My Sims is going to happen in the future. Releasing those first two might have just been like a little bit of a test to see how well they do, but no idea what form they would take. I would love if it was a new My Sims in the style of those instead of like every other My Sims afterwards that was basically like some really heavily themed spin-off, but I don't know. Given the fact that we need an Animal Crossing style game on Switch 2, can't get one. You don't see one happening due to the developers working on the new Splatoon stuff for Switch 2. Yeah, it'll be a little while before a new Animal Crossing. We don't know the exact development schedule behind these things, but I could see a new Animal Crossing getting announced next year, but maybe not releasing next year. But that wouldn't be shown off here. DJ Club Rule says, I'm not in today's Direct, maybe next in a partnership, I guess to get a GTA 5 port. That's true, GTA 5 is not on Switch, and it would be kind of cool to see it show up there. Frankie, if you're kind of shocked about that. Yeah, definitely. Alright, we are 5 minutes away from the start of this Direct. As we get into it all, let me know how volume and audio is doing for you guys. I'm turning this up now, so you guys can hear it better. Let me know if it's too quiet or too loud compared to me at any point, and we'll go from there. You never forget seeing the trailer for Epic Mickey Rebrush? Yeah, that's right, Aiden. That was a pretty exciting one in general to get coming back. I also find it so funny. Those of you that have been watching my streams for a while, pretty much every single one of my streams throughout July, at least one person has asked me if I felt there'd be a Nintendo Direct this month, and every single time, my regulars can quote me on this, my regulars can vouch for me on this, I have said, I think there'll be a partner showcase. I would love to see a general Nintendo Direct, but if there's a Direct in July, I think it would be a partner showcase. And I always, whether in streams or just in my own circles, like friends and other creators and whatever, like whenever I would say that, I'd have people tell me, no, that's crazy. I'd have people tell me, no, Nintendo needs to do a general Direct. The partner showcase wouldn't cut it. And I'd explain my reasoning of they can get away with the general Direct if they do a game-focused Direct for Metroid Prime 4, for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, a Sakurai Presents for Kirby Air Riders, Mario Anniversary Direct in September. Like, they could do all those things to cover the rest of Nintendo's first-party games for 2025, and a partner showcase to detail a bunch of third-party releases for the rest of the year. And technically, that's all they need to do. It's been a very irregular year for Nintendo, so I don't expect them to follow a normal schedule. So that's what I thought we would get. And then otherwise, they use Nintendo Today. And I kept having people tell me I was crazy for that. There's no reason to think that. It doesn't make sense. So seeing this announcement of a partner showcase just made me feel, like, so vindicated. Like, I'm not insane. I know what I'm talking about. It was very vindicating. That's not me celebrating. I would have liked a general Direct over this. But it makes me happy to know I know what I'm talking about for the most part. And I wasn't, like, just BSing things. Like, I put a lot of, like, thought and reason into why I saw that being the case, and evidently that's the direction they're taking. The Nintendo Today post kind of got that 2025 lined up sorted, besides the Mario Anniversary. Yeah, exactly, Simpson. Exactly. Frankie says, you just wonder how crazy September must be then. A General Direct and a Path to Mario one. I definitely see a Mario one. It's hard to say if they'll do their typical September General Direct. They didn't do one in July, they didn't do one in February. They did one for Switch 1 at the very end of March, and then did the Switch 2 one in April. We may not see a General Direct for the rest of the year. But if we see a General Direct in September, I expect it would be focusing on Switch 1 and Switch 2 games, so we'll see, like, new stuff for Tomodachi Life. Maybe a Mario game showed off in the Mario Direct earlier in the month. They'll go into in more detail. It'll probably be more focused on games coming out, not just by end of the year, but also like through spring of 2026. But yeah. Yeah. So that's my expectation with it. See what happens. But I will say though, just I don't expect any like E3 mind-blowing level Nintendo Direct happening anytime soon. You can't see another general direct until February. Maybe a direct in October or November for early. Yeah, Simpson, that's kind of exactly how I feel. That's kind of exactly how I feel. You don't expect Smash Bros. For a while? No, absolutely not. I don't expect Smash Bros. Until an earliest of 2027. Maybe revealed at the very end of 2026. But that's revealed. I don't see it coming anytime soon. Wonder what this means. Why are we on the puzzle screen? This is just like their countdown. I think that's really much just what it's been. We'll get a 30th Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon Day and February B for 30th. Marcus says, can't wait for more farming simulators. 1080 Ted says, Okami might be here. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we might see stuff from Platinum or from Kamiya. We might, yeah. Alright, it's time, everybody. Let me know how audio is as narration comes in and all that, and we'll see how it all goes. Yeah, there it is. It's the puzzle pieces that were forming the Nintendo Direct logo. That's all. That's all. That's all that meant. Partner Showcase. Alright, here we are. Starting with the Switch 2 trailer. What is this? Monster Hunter Stories 3? That looks like an egg from Monster Hunter Stories. Capcom! Oh, I think I'm right! Well, I said Capcom was gonna have something big, I didn't know what. This is Monster Hunter Stories 3. Okay, that's cool.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
Maybe it's not Stories? I think it is Stories, though. It's not art style. Ratha, yeah.
Won't be for long.
Yeah, this is Monster Hunter Stories 3. Oh, the one from Rise. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection. That's big. That's big. You got it on Capcom. That's cool.
Two sounds overlapping each other.
Next year. Okay.
Hello,
That's a strong start.
welcome.
I said Capcom was going to have something big. They did.
Showcase.
Good for
In this
them.
presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, they did say publishing and development.
Was Monster Hunter Stories 3.
Excellent. They just didn't have it in the announcement. Okay.
Launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
Okay. They're not going to go out of their way to tell us which one it is. You just have to see on the side. I like that structure.
The game will launch on both platforms.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Could that include Mario Sports? No, Mario Sports they tend to keep
Upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Mario Sports they tend to keep with their own stuff.
The good times
Katamari?
by royal decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo
Well,
Switch.
Tita's gonna lose it. Once Upon a Katamari. I forgot this is Bandai Namco.
Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos.
Katamari is so silly.
Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty. And
Marco
customize
says
the
you
printed
expect a
copies
Mario
of
Sports
to
reveal
life.
on January, February Direct, and then release it in June. Yeah, that's Marco. That's exactly what I would expect.
In online multiplayer.
Online multiplayer. That's fun.
Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner. Plus,
Oh, that's fun.
iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history.
Wow. I didn't realize that many. I did not realize that many musicians worked on.
Roll
worked
for
on
the
this. That's
ages
crazy.
when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October
Okay.
24th.
October
Pre-orders
24th.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nice. New Katamari. This has been a strong start already so far.
Dance floor is
Yeah, new Just Dance. Although it's only on Switch 1. That's really funny. It's not even Switch 2. Ubisoft has not been given a dev kit for Switch 2, confirmed. I'm gonna actually turn this down because I imagine this is gonna claim it. Yeah, this is gonna copyright it. I'm turning this down for it. They're probably gonna copyright claim Just Dance, and I should have reacted a little faster, but it's whatever. It's always gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, co-op. Wait, they're doing new things? They're doing new things in a Just Dance game instead of just putting in new music? That's kind of weird to me, frankly. Alright, we're up to the next thing.
Our games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, they are going out of their way to say it. Okay.
Battle
Both.
Beyond the Limit.
The main audience for Just Dance probably just didn't get Switch 2 yet? Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's possible.
Sparking Zero, the latest in the Arena Battler series. Enter the fray with over 180 fighters.
That's a lot of characters.
In episode battle mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the
Some of these scenes look a little rough.
including Goku.
Like, the quality of some of these scenes look a little rough if it's Switch 2 footage.
Or
But it may not be.
and redefine history with alternate versions of
Ubisoft does have Switch 2 units because Star Wars is coming.
in custom battle
Well,
mode.
different
You choose
different
fight,
studios within Ubisoft, but yeah.
stages, and dialogue
Turn up the
to
volume a
create
little bit.
your own scenarios.
One sec.
Then share them online with players around the world.
Is that better?
Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers.
Okay, I always think fighting games having motion controls is a fun little thing. I don't like using them too much, but I always think it's a fun it's a fun detail that makes it more fun, like a party game.
Get ready to shake the earth and break the heavens when
Brings me back to the days of ARMS or Wii Sports
launches on
Boxing.
the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th.
Okay, Dragon Ball Sparkling
Pre-orders
Zero on
begin
November
later
14th.
today
Okay.
On Nintendo eShop. Time to get back to your roots.
Okay, Plants vs. Zombies. Lord Clump, while I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, I do respect it, so it is good to see a Switch 2 release. They look like Deku Scrubs. Oh, he upgraded his TV. Gameplay footage of the Nintendo Switch 2 version. So, new Plants vs. Zombies. Co-op? Zombie comes in saying friends. Featuring local co-op and PvP. That's funny. Replanted. Alright, so it's not a new one.
Love
Okay.
is yours.
You're about to comment on the Deku Scrubs? Hey, Simpson called this in our Discord. That we would see FIFA and other sports games. EA sports games. Plants vs. Zombies is big for you, Aiden? Good, good.
Well, I haven't seen that one before.
EA Sports FC 26. Coming September 26th, okay.
Get reacquainted with these
Repack? Repack, retold? Wait! Is it happening?
Party, Pac-Man!
Yummy! Pac-Man World
Yes! It's happening! Let's go!
through forests.
Let's go! This is peak. This is peak.
To clear stages in style. And even take on power.
Oh my god.
Plus, now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op.
Oh, that's cute. It's like
Pac-Man
It's like Mario
World 3
platformer
Pack
styled.
launches on Nintendo Switch
September
2 and
26th. Okay.
Nintendo Switch September 26th.
Let's
Pre-orders
go.
begin later today on
Yes.
Nintendo eShop.
I will stream that. I will stream that entire game.
Party of black mages, dragoons, and other allies to victory in the beloved strategy RPG.
I need to
Final
tweet.
Fantasy
I
Tactics,
need
reborn
to tweet at
with
this.
newly added elements.
Or not tweet. I need to post a Blue Sky about this.
The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch.
That's fair,
2
Edward.
and
The fact they have to
Nintendo
get rid of
Switch
this. It's unfortunate, but
September 30th.
it's okay.
Pre-orders begin
Still love the
later
game. Still very
today
excited about
on
that.
Nintendo eShop.
Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered is also very good
Strikes
here.
midnight.
Persona 3 Reload?
And the dark hour begins.
Let's go! This is a peak presentation.
School student who
Yes!
together with
Persona 3
friends,
Reload.
the supernatural power of Persona. Attend class and explore the city during the day as you forge bonds. with
Ah, I
every
love this game
interaction.
so much.
Then battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows.
Love this game.
Enter the dark hour and seal
I already
your
played
fate.
through it on PS5,
Persona 3
so I may not get it on
launches
Switch 2,
the
but
Nintendo Switch 2 system October
October 23rd, okay.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
No, this was my favorite Persona game, so I'm very excited.
Next, please take a look at this.
Sound Show, a lot of people are also streaming the Nintendo Direct. I don't... Okay. This is Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. Here we go! This is peak! I have literally been getting almost everything I've asked for. This is fantastic. Alright. I will be working on an analysis. I need to finish my Mario Kart video
Given an
first.
opening, he will
But I will be
his
doing it.
claims.
Okay, they're training other people to fight. That's cool.
Until Hyrule itself.
So Sonia's gonna play a role. Properly. No, this is not a sequel. This is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We've known about this. Yeah, here we go. Confirmation that we're playing as the Sages. Oh, Sonia with him. The team up. That means Sonia's playable.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places. This
We're
is
seeing their
madness.
faces. Yep. We're getting them as astral characters. They'll get names.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
Oh man, I'm so excited. It looks so good. Was that Fi's theme for a second there? This is that's the Minoru's construct, I think. Interesting.
That was
Ooh.
the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led
The
to
canonical
Tears
events!
of
Oh,
the
man.
Kingdom game when it launches this winter.
This way. Oh,
We'll
still no
share
date.
More information on this title in the future.
More information in the
Let's
future.
continue
Okay.
with some more games
That's fine,
coming to
that's fine.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, it looks so good.
The realest Madden ever, built from Sundays. It's game time. Kick off your
There wasn't a
journey to
ton
become
there, but I
legend
will
in the
I
most
will
dynamic
do an
Madden
analysis
game
for it.
yet. Rule the
I will do my
field with
best.
all new player traits and realistic playstyles. Immerse yourself in authentic team traditions and strategize playmaking
Oh,
decisions
man.
with newly added features to lead your team to victory. All built from real NFL data.
I'm so excited about Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It looks so good. And that definitely told us even more than the original trailer did. And it's gonna be a great time. I literally wore my Tears of the Kingdom stuff in anticipation for it showing up here, in hopes for it showing up here, and it's great.
Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online multiplayer.
Not a good game to show because people are protesting the Madden series.
Madden NFL
Never knew about that,
26
Edward. That's fair.
Touches down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th. Pre-orders
Annual
are
NFL game. Yeah,
on
yeah.
Nintendo eShop.
Meant training, not tracking. Ah, I see.
A cozy campfire
That's
is calling.
frustrating. A cozy campfire.
Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. Chop wood.
Simpsons. Did we see anything Gerudo? Yes, there was some Gerudo stuff.
But if you don't
Sippy Rocket says, do you think Age of Imprisonment will have a divergence factor of some kind, like time travel or dimension hopping? It may, but they've been going out of their way to say the canonical events tied to Tears of the Kingdom, so I have a feeling it may not.
Don't let wet logs dampen your fire.
But I feel like they will, just, even if it's side content, just to have, like, Link and other characters from Tears of the Kingdom, fan favorites, playable, but I don't know. Roasty marshmallows. This is cute.
You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions.
But
try mastering your
it's kind of hard to light a fire in the rain, but alright, game.
Compatible USB camera.
Oh, that's fun.
Enjoy each other's company around the campfire.
That's fun.
You might even strike up some interesting conversations. Relax.
That's a fun, cozy game.
Stay a while. When Chillin' by the Fire
Chillin' by the Fire.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Today! That's cute. That's cute, I like that.
Battles big and small.
I won't get it probably, but it's a cute game chat game.
Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch
Okay,
2.
Apex Legends. That's pretty big.
Squad up and survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale. Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance. Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th.
This has been a really
New
good
season,
presentation so far. This has been really good so far.
To cure
Oh,
a
he's so
witch's
cute.
illness, her tiny familiar embarks
They're so
on
cute.
a grand adventure. With your magical froggy backpack in tow.
Magical
You can
froggy
climb,
backpack.
pull.
No idea, Edward.
Swing to
No
greater
idea.
heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4
Oh,
players
co-op.
can journey together
That's
in
cute.
online co-op. A Little Mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Next year. Okay. That's cute.
Explore a galaxy full of opportunity.
Wow.
Embark on a journey across the iconic galaxy
Star Wars
far,
Outlaws.
far
Okay.
away in this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between
It's like
the
Pikmin a
events
bit.
of The Empire
Probably just because
Strikes
it's
Back
small and
Return
in
of the
nature,
Jedi
yeah.
Films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom.
Some of these cutscenes look a little
Explore
rough,
distinct
but
locations, both new and familiar. As you
But it is
fight,
neat to see.
steal, and outwit
Outlaws
your
was
way
revealed in
through
the original
galaxy's
presentation? Okay,
crime
I see.
syndicates, and gain the means to start a
Cozy
new
Fire and
life.
Little Inferno? Ah, I
Traverse
see.
through
Yeah, never
space
heard of
by
them, Edward.
ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend stealth and shooting with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws
September 4th.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th.
Okay.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past.
Is this Dust Bloods? I don't know. Maybe not.
As
I saw
an
the
agent
background,
of a
but
secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by
no,
anomalies
this is definitely something
and the
different.
past on the verge of
Oh, that's
collapse
cool.
To uncover the mysteries of
I just saw the background and it looked like it. No, this is different. This is cool though.
In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of
Oh.
humanity prowl the wasteland.
Orphan. Okay. Very Resident Evil looking
Ammo and
creatures.
supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them.
Oh, they come back.
If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy,
Oh.
it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form.
Oh.
So act quickly to dispose of enemies.
Okay.
You'll also come
That's cool.
across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past.
Oh, so you had to kill them in the past?
Strengthen your own abilities.
Okay.
However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Getting haunted and
What
losing...
caused the world to collapse?
Okay. Genuinely, that's actually
Who
really
you've been
cool.
tasked with? Chronos, the New Dawn.
Chronos, the
launches
New
on
Dawn.
Nintendo Switch 2,
By Bloober
September
Team.
5th.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Dragons of the East
There's
and
more Yakuza.
West clash.
I feel like a lot of my predictions have come true. This is kind of crazy. Game wanting you to feel guilty for wanting to be powerful is great. No, that's actually really cool. That's really cool. You only know Yakuza through memes?
Tokyo.
They're good games. They are also very meme-worthy, though.
Two prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda.
These games are very
Use
silly, though. Yeah.
free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal.
Yakuza turning out Switch 2 games
Plus,
fast. Yeah,
there's
it's true.
plenty
They
else
are.
to do around the cities.
That's good.
Enjoy darts,
Darts.
karaoke, and even golf.
Oh, karaoke.
There's no shortage of things to do. A deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on
November
Nintendo
13th,
Switch
okay.
2, November 13th. And Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series,
Oh, and the first
is
one.
also launching on Switch 2 the same day.
A digital
Featuring
bundle of
enhanced
both.
graphics,
That's cool.
Improved frame rates and additional language support.
Okay, honestly, that's pretty cool.
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Let's take a quick look.
Sizzle reel? This was paced very well. But yeah, it was only a 25-minute presentation, they said, so.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games to show you.
2 more games.
Please take a look.
Alright. What are we looking at?
To pass through that door is to pass through time.
Square Enix.
To
This-
travel a road spanning centuries.
Is this a new Octopath?
Heroes set
Well,
out
no.
on a journey.
It's that art style. It's that HD2D. Not Octopath, though. There's something new.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in HD
Brand new
2D.
HD2D. Okay. Okay. Brand new action RPG. Okay.
This is Philabildia, a continent
Philabildia,
overrun by
okay.
beast tribes.
Oh, that's the name of the continent, not the name of the game. Okay.
Safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds.
This looks pretty cool.
Beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom
Elliot.
to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye.
I wonder if this is the same team that did, like,
the duo venture beyond
Octopath,
the
Triangle
kingdom's
Strategy,
protection
etc. Because
into
it
the
definitely
great
looks like it to me.
wide
But
world. During your journey,
don't get your hopes up for Octopath. Sorry, it's where my mind went at first before we saw more of it.
Study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes.
This is giving you vibes of what if Square made Zelda.
From afar.
Interesting. I can kind of see it.
And pull enemies closer and more. There are
And
7
more.
weapon types in total, but that's not all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations.
Might have to play it
find the
anyway.
playstyle that works for you. Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack.
Oh, that's fun.
And pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately.
Oh.
Or 2 players can control
That's
them
cool.
at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure.
Okay, this is cool.
Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
Lord of the Bomb. Oh, these bosses look cool.
The Adventures of Elliot.
The Adventures of
Millennium
Elliot.
Tales
The Millennium
launches
Tales.
on Nintendo
Next year.
Switch
Okay.
2 next year.
That's cool.
After today's presentation,
Oh.
a debut demo will be available.
The
And
demo
there will be
out
an upcoming
now?
survey to gather player feedback.
That's cool. That's cool. Another Square Enix title.
There was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath Traveler. 0? Well, what do you know? There was a new Octopath anyway.
Yes, I suppose the time is right.
Okay.
Finally ready.
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just
Wow.
one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale?
Hey, you can build the town. That's cool.
Are you going to
Oh, there's
find
music
people who
though.
took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Whoa, that's a lot of people. Are those all playable characters? That's a lot.
Octopath
December 4th.
is available on December 4th, 2025.
Wow, that's really soon, actually.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Oh, I'm sorry if people are getting ads. I can't control that. Wow. Persona 3 Relove but no metaphor. Interesting. That might be the best partner showcase I've ever seen. That was hype. There was a lot of really good things in there. There was great variety. Yeah, that was fantastic. All right. Yeah, we got so we opened with Monster Hunter Stories 3. That's already pretty big. And then we went to New Katamari, New Just Dance, Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, Plants vs. Zombies, FIFA 2026. I need to go back to Pac-Man. I need to go back to Pac-Man. Hold on.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man.
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming
Look how
back,
good this
remade
looks.
from scratch. Through forests or on ice.
Oh, and the music
Use
just...
fantastic moves to clear stages in style. And even take
Oh
on
my God.
powerful bosses. Plus, now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op. Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
2
that's-
and Nintendo Switch September 26th.
That's my big highlight for September right there. Like, Looking back at my predictions thread, Hyrule Warriors showed up. There was no Silksong. There was no Elden Ring or Dustbloods. Capcom did show up with Monster Hunter Stories 3. None of the ones that I predicted, but I did say Capcom. I feel like Capcom's gonna have something big, no idea what, so they did have that. Pac-Man World 2 repack, more Yakuza games, Persona 3 Reload. I got a decent amount of what I predicted in here. Yeah, a decent amount actually managed to show up. I'm very satisfied with how this played out. But even if I wasn't, like, even if none of these specifically appealed to me, the scale of a lot of these games, the impact of a lot of these games, they're really big. Like, new Monster Hunter, Pac-Man, Zelda, new Octopath Traveler, more HC 2D games from Square Enix. Like, there's a lot here that really applies to a lot of a huge audience. And I definitely think that's pretty big. And I think it's going to be awesome. Alrighty, everybody. I think that's going to do it for this Nintendo Direct reaction. This was great. I'm very happy with this. I will be making an analysis for Hyrule Warriors. I can't promise when it'll come out, but I'm going to do my best to try to have this Age of Imprisonment analysis up within a week. Taylor and Chess, the fact that we still don't have a release date for Age of Imprisonment is insane. Great trailer, though. You would expect a release date the next Direct. Yeah, I feel like it's not dated yet, possibly because it's just not done yet. That's my theory. I believe it's probably going to come out in January. That's what I think. I don't think it's going to come out before the end of the year. But I'm going to work on an analysis for this. I need to finish my other video first, though. So I don't know exactly when this is going to come out. But I'm going to try to have my analysis up within a week. If you keep an eye on my socials, as well as my YouTube channel, I'll make sure to have posts detailing my progress on it. So that way, hopefully, you guys won't be waiting too long for it. I'm not going to be watching any sort of analysis that other Zelda tubers put out until after my own comes out. But I'm excited to see what, like, Zeltic and Nintendo Black Crisis and others put together for it, because it's probably going to be great. Alrighty, everybody. That's going to do it for today's stream. This was a great partner showcase. If you enjoy my content or excited for my analysis or anything else, you can, of course, follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay up to date on all of my other content. If you enjoy streams from me, I have regular community streams every Monday for Mario Kart and Tuesday for Mario Party. But with that, that's going to do it for today. I'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.